Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Morning or possibly afternoon. Wherever you're at.
All right, boys, phase 2.
Readjust there. There we go. All right. We're on the last hour of the playtest. So we decided, somebody did mention they had only seen the Night Harbor, the desert area, so decided to go ahead and make a wood elf. We made a shaman last night, level 3. We've been just kind of around here and a little bit in the city. There's like the wood elf city up there. Yay, more spider silk! I've also done the thing this time, though. So on this character, I decided to take a look. Okay, so they're all still yellow. Some of them are white. I wonder if we will pull multiples with just him. Dang, yeah. Okay. Probably could have waited for that other one to patrol back a little bit more. That's okay, we can stick to level 2s. We can try to find some more orcs up in there. We've only got like an hour of playtest left, so... Save me! Save me! Help me, God! Which one? It was that Guard Faerun? Save me, Guard Faerun. Let's go up here a little bit more. See what we got in the way of level 3s up here, possibly. A lot of drones. Got a lot of level 1s up here. Did we ever... We still never finished. I guess we should still take a look around for any skeletons, because we do still need one skeleton skull to complete our beginner quest for the shaman. Which would be cool. It'd be cool if we could. I'll still level 1 up here. We'll keep on keeping on with some level 2s. Here we go. Dang, shaman are strong in this game. Or at least, if nothing else, spells are in the beginning. Because boy, was that much easier. Did that take up? Yeah. We don't want that. We should probably go back to town to sell soon. Scotty! Look, I made an elf. I'm usually not a fan of the elves. How most people are gnome haters, I'm an elf hater, generally. It comes from World of Warcraft. Being Horde during Burning Crusade when everybody hated Blood Elves. I think it's just like a systemic racism that I have built into me. It's not good. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying I just generally don't play elves. It's not my cup of tea, you know? What's up, man? There, that was a long little rant. I really do think that's where it comes from, though, where, like, I just generally don't play, like, any kind of elf character. But, yeah, I decided I wanted to check out, like, the area that wasn't Night Harbor. It's cool. I like it out here. This definitely shows a lot more of, like, the art style, in my opinion. And, like, the elf city's pretty cool. They definitely... It definitely looks like... What is the name of the elf city in EverQuest? The Wood Elf one? In Greater Fadark? I like it. I think it looks cool. I'll go back over to the city here in a second. Shaman are like crazy strong in this one, dude. I got up to level 3. I died a couple times, you know, from your standard shenanigans, like your standard EverQuest shenanigans, like, you know, second mob getting me from the behind. But like once I hit about 2 or 3 and I had enough money to buy my damage spell, now like I can fight at level 3. I was able to fight 2 level 2s, which even for my Shadow Knight was like kind of tough at that early level because I didn't have any of my like really good stuff. Even now, if I take on 2 blues, like if they were only 1 level below me, like that can be kind of risky, but Shaman's strong. But yeah, here, so you can see up here, they definitely took a Q from EQ. You got your lifts, and it's definitely like a little city up there. The other thing I did want to say, oh, shaman. What elf shaman? Very strong. I've also been doing this trick that somebody had told me about, right? These shady vendors, I don't see any. Okay, I bought all the spider silk off of him earlier. But you can make money off of people's laziness. So when they come and they sell their spider silk to this guy, not knowing where to take it, right? You can buy it for 3 copper. So if you've got the money, you can buy like all of it, which I've been doing. And I've got only 1 silver right now because I had bought my spell, right? But oh yeah, and then I just spent a bunch of money on more spider silk, right? That's where my money went, is in investment right now. But then you can take them to the cloth armor or the bag merchant. People say or the bag merchant, but I've been going to the cloth armor. And the cloth armor pays 5 copper per spider silk. So you can net 2 copper by just going and buying all the spider silk from the shady trader and selling it to the right guy. So you can increase your money by just playing middleman, basically. If you have the money to invest initially, so it does take having to get a little bit of money at first. Oh, what? Did somebody just give me... Oh, that's the first sow that I've gotten. Oh, look at me run. Oh, look at my dainty elf legs run. I tried to make them as dainty as possible with his long blonde hair. Oh, yeah. For sure. So from up here, right, I wouldn't recommend it, right? But you can survive that. I think it was that I did. Let me look around, because on the way in between the shaman trainer and the downstairs area was somewhere where I was like, no, I can make this. And I jumped down and I had like a sliver of health. Oh, oops. I forgot to go. I'm going to my boo thing. Also, I named myself Pirate because I literally couldn't think of a name last night when I was making this character. And so I just started typing in words until it would give me a single word that it allowed my character to be. I tried a couple things that had been taken already. But yeah, it says 5 copper. So grab a silver off that stack. And there, so yeah, I've got like 2.5 silver on this character at level 3 without really having done anything. Really all I do is every time I see that shady trader outside of town and I'm on my way into town, I use my money to buy all of the spider silk that I can, and then I just take it into town and sell it. This time it wasn't as much. Yesterday I was able to buy like, I think it was like 57 or like 60 something. I had like a couple stacks. I think it was 50. Yeah, it was like 50 something because that's where the bulk of because each stack's worth 1 silver. So I had two full stacks, so 2 silver and then whatever else. Let's see. Enfeeble and exhaustion might be nice. Decrease their attack speed. Okay. We're definitely going to get Polar North. Yeah. Yeah, I grabbed that because it was the higher damage one. Invisibility versus beasts. You get a lot of stuff at level 1. They only start you with Berserker Spirit and Minor Heal, so you still have to work up a little bit of money and like buy your spells. But Shaman's definitely a little different from Shadow Knight. Shadow Knight, you could buy, there were certain spells like, there's at level 9 you get 1 Shadow Knight spell, and then like at 10 I think there's like 3 you get or something. It's like every like level you get something. That's okay. I think the test ends in an hour, less than an hour. So, which is a shame. That's pretty much why I decided to make this character last night, is because I knew that I wouldn't make it like up and on with a lot of time to play. Every 4? I was gonna say, yeah, it looks like Shaman's every 3-ish. Well, I think it was every 4. I think it was 1, 4, 8. So it was every 4, but you start at 4. But there were a bunch of, I was surprised at just how many they give you for Shaman at level 1, just right away. I wouldn't mind spending some of this money that I have now on a new weapon. What have we got in the way of weaponry? Okay. Destroy it. Yeah, it was yes, it was that jump. You can do this. I wouldn't recommend it. Ill-advised, but it was exactly right there. I was gonna say, I don't think so. I mean, I didn't know about this one. They announced it, like, there was one in February, and then they just announced this one, like, just a little bit ago. But June is supposed to be early access, which they said the plan for early access is basically the launch of the game. Like, you can start playing and that's just the beginning of the game. Like, you can just keep playing, but they're still calling it early access because they're not going to have all of the content that they want released like in June. I'm pretty sure June is just live. Yeah. So there might not be another playtest because it's already, I mean, April. So we've got like 2 months. Oh, really? You can't do it on the lift because you're technically moving? That's some shenanigans, I say. Yeah, I also like that shamans start out with, this was the second heal that I got on my paladin, was the one that does 10 health. That's why my paladin's so weak. This was the first one you get on this guy. Won't you drop a skull for me so I can complete my quest? Damn it. Yeah, I hit hard now, boy. There we go. Oops. Yeah, we forgot to sell our other stuff. I don't. It's fine. Oh, right. I have one too many bone chips as well. Yes! Sick. Sick. Okay. We're gonna roll back up, because I did forget to sell other stuff too, like a goober. I was just excited about the spider silk. Just nobody call that lift. Everybody hang on, nobody call that lift. Nice. Thanks, Maine. It's not gonna be too much longer. It's only like 40 more minutes. And then who knows what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll keep playing some of my Nuzlocke. We'll see. It is quite the run to get back up to your stuff. As the shaman. It's not too bad, I guess. You do go by the inn, at least, so if I need to, I can sell any monster parts that I have, because I do have monster parts. Some of those corners are tight. This is iffy. It's scary. Novice hoop of the listener, and a pouch of bone dust. What remains of those who were scorned, and have them reveal the source of the wolves' agony. Can you hear their cries? What? Okay. Can you hear their cries? Yes, I can. Yes? I hear them. There we go. Haunt my dreams. I've altered the bones dust you collected so it may cling to the dismal agonies of agony of the wolf spirit. There's a wolf pack amongst the western cliffs whose cries concern me most. Locate and scatter the dust at the entrance of their den to reveal the source of their dismay. Throw or simply pour out the contents of the pouch should make no difference. Once revealed, you must confront the spirit and if need be cleanse it. Do you understand? Okay. Yes, I do. I understand. Yeah, use the scroll I've given you to hide from the wolves. Return to me with anything that you've uncovered along with your novice hoop. You may also return and ask me for more dust should you lose what you have. Okay. +1 strength and +1 wisdom. Dang, this one gives you items. Shaman's pretty cool. I don't remember getting anything cool like that for the Shadow Knight one. They gave me like a sword that sucked and told me to go use that to like kill some stuff. Okay. 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 Where is the cook? Would have figured that'd be here, but elves. Elves, dude. Yeah, why would the cook be at the inn? Like it is everywhere else. These goobers out here. Brewed flasks. Okay, here's another inn. Maybe this one. Maybe they cook food in this one. Why would they? This is absurd. You got two different inns here, and not one of them has a cook. Gosh. What's your boy to do around here? I know there's a grocer over here, but usually cooking supplies is the best place to do anything like that. Bob Saget. Okay, well they take the venom sacks. Okay. Let's see, the main thing I would want to get rid of is the skeleton stuff. Pelts and hides, nice. Okay. It's a used armor trader. All right. Cool. Oh, oops. I'm on the platform. Yeah, it's right over here. Scoop. Alrighty. We'll go do a little bit of killing. Scoop. See if anybody's been lazy. Okay. I think you can do it with brittle stone too. If I knew where the blacksmith was, but I don't know specifically where the blacksmith is up in there. Alright. There's something about this wolf's den. This. They're crying. Feel the source of their agony. Yeah, they're mournful. They haunt my dreams. Western Cliffs. There we go. All right. Yeah, I was like, I knew he pointed me. He's pointing me in a direction. All right, let's grab a line to north so that we know which way is west. Grab exhaustion and our invisibility versus the beasts. All right. Let's find out which way is north. Fantastic. Fantastic. I was already heading west, and I didn't even know it. All right, cool. So we can make ourselves invisible against any incoming dangerous wolves. Head to the Western Cleaves. Okay, let's see. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's the end. 3 sneezes in a row? I think that just means the end. Okay, cool. Here are some western cliffs. Way across there. No, just some goofy geometry. Couldn't tell if that looked like a cave or not. Kind of looked like a cave a little bit. Did I? Okay, I did. Yeah, I think it is just nighttime. Use our candle a little bit. Okay, this is where to come for copper ore if you are doing blacksmithing or any kind of mining as a as an elf starting out. Oh, yep, we're just gonna have to do that. Golly, that new mace does some damage. Oof. That was worth the majority of my monies. For sure. Okay. Oh man, I wonder if it's like up there. Man, I bet it's up there. Look at that. We can almost one shot them. That's 16 damage. Golly. Good job, bro. Man, we should have done this days ago. I would have loved this shaman. I'd have brought this shaman over to what's it called? Oh man, yeah, we could have gone west from that's like the lift and stuff. Dang. All right, duly noted. For next time, if we make any wood elves next time, definitely make a shaman next time. Shadow Knight Shaman. Those, I mean, those are my 2 favorite in EverQuest. Makes sense, it's my favorite here. Oh, nice. This is where all the level 2 spiders are at. Damn. Get smacked. Dang. Ow. Can't get any. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna have to rely on smacks to get through them. Dang it, come on. There we go. bash him. Oh man, my shaman got so powerful. My bludgeoning is almost up to 15 now. Ooh, all that spider silk. Oh. Got it. Just in time. I like that you can get the timing just right, like right after your auto attack, where you can start your spell. So right as your spell ends, then your other auto attack will pop. You can do damage like right afterward, as long as it hits, I guess. No, I don't. On that one, okay. Alright, let's look for these wolves, though. Oh yeah, look at all this copper up here. Jeez. Should have been blacksmithing. I will say the one thing I haven't seen a lot of in the wood elf areas, the wealth areas, is I haven't seen a lot of like actual wood around. I haven't been doing lumberjacking, so I haven't been like, oh, say that, there's literally one right here. I was gonna say I haven't been lumberjacking, so I hadn't really been looking, I guess. This was my first time actually taking a peek, and there's like 3 of them right here. It's definitely less populated over here, but I think I've only seen wood elves and halflings. I think they're the only things during this test that can start over here. I think everyone else is in Night Harbor. So it makes sense, everyone. Somebody had popped into the chat the other day and was like, indifferent? Indifferent? Okay. 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 They would all kill me, but they all don't care that I'm here. That looks like what we'd be looking for, right? Just want to make sure I'm targeting on the right thing. Yeah, there's some dead people around here. All right, let's give it a try, I guess. We'll see if this is the cave. Said to do it at the entrance, right? Okay, can't drop it. Can't put it in range. They said like dumping it out or throwing it would do either, but I'm not sure. Okay, okay, I can't equip it. See, unique no drop pouch filled with, yeah. So maybe this isn't the area then. Trying to like right click it to see if I could use it. Maybe I should go inside a little bit more. Okay, check the journal, make sure. Locate and scatter the dust at the entrance of their den to reveal the source. Okay, so yeah, this probably just isn't it, I would say. Unless maybe somewhere else. Maybe we should try here. Okay, yeah, So I'll assume that's probably not it there. Scoop. This looks like a druid circle. We'll head over. Yeah, it looks like it just goes back up over there. Oh, cool. You will feel the wrath of my copper mace. Smack. Really, dog? Really? You smack him for 1 point of damage? How we're gonna play this? Then giving everybody else the business end of this thing? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's a mace. Like, how hard can it be? I get with the sword, like not having the skills to use a sword, but you don't have the skill to just, like, it's just bashing, man. Just bash them. Come on. Do what was that, oh my gosh, what was that Netflix documentary about that guy? Oh, it was a hatchet. It wasn't a hammer. It was Kai. That's what it was. Kai was his name. The hatchet wielding, the hatchet wielding hobo, I think was what they called him, right? Kai the hatchet wielding hobo, or whatever. Remember that smash thing? I think was, I mean, that was the most popular. That's that crazy guy. Smashing people with the backside of a hatchet. Okay, this looks kind of promising. Okay, that looks like a wolf den. Ah, dude, we were close with that weird geometry. We were just down below, I think. It's the wolf den? Yeah. Okay, that person's pretty high level, so I think they'll be okay. Just trying to, like... Okay, dang it. Maybe this isn't it. It said to do it at the entrance. And it doesn't, like, let me right-click it. I was hoping to do this quest real quick before the end of it, but I might not. Maybe I'm just not in far enough. Oh, jeez. Oh, it wore off. Okay, I'll have to look how long that lasts. It's funny. It's okay. Playtest ends in like 15 minutes, so I'm not super concerned about it. I don't think any of these beta characters go over to early access, so we'll see. Oh, welcome in, Squib Squap. That's Squib Squap. That's awesome. I like that. Yes. 15 minutes, I believe, until the end of the public test. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Don't kill me again. Ah! I really thought that was the way. I thought that was where their stuff was. Okay. I don't fully know these elf lands either. It's my first time here, so I'm still just kind of familiarizing myself with it. I really like Shaman. I do really like Shaman in this game. But yeah, I believe about 14 minutes was what they said. I would love for it to go longer. I can't wait till June. I'm definitely going to play this for sure. I mean, there's some lifts over there. I guess we could try to make our way there through the Elf City with our very wow. My stripper underwear. Y'all know I be stripping in the evenings. Jeez. Ooh. So I want to get up over there. Oh man, that's actually far. That's actually kind of far. I don't think we'll make it in time. I don't think we're going to make it to our body before the end of the test. That's all right. I'm pretty sure that was the wolf den I was looking for. I think I found it. A lot of commerce trainers around here. Man, that's such a bummer. I did make this person an enchanter. A cube of disenchanting. Oh, that makes me feel old. That old game, Knights of the Old Republic. It is old. It is an old game. Fuck, it's really old now that I think about it. But yes, I've played KOTOR. I did play both of the KOTORs back upon release. Gosh. Makes me feel old. Yeah, dude, I love the KOTOR games. I tried the Old Republic when it came out. Didn't enjoy it as much. It does, right? With the nice tall trees. And it's kind of that same, it's almost like that same graphics style. Like the old original, like Xbox kind of style. Dang, 10 minutes. Okay. We'll just camp. I think this shaman's gonna be done. Yeah, I think everybody's been saying see you in June. I think some other people might have some insider info that I don't. And I think maybe there are no more public tests until June. That would make sense. They've been talking June 1st. And they haven't said anything about any delays. They've been saying they're like right on schedule. So we'll have to see. All right, let's give our Shadow Knight 10 minutes of love before this test ends. When they shut the servers down on me, I want to be on my main guy. So far, I tried Shadow Knight up to level 9. This is the furthest I got anybody. I got a Paladin to 5. My Archer stayed at 1. This is not a range. I'm just not a range. I think it's an amazing class if you play a range. I think Archer was really cool. And then I got that Shaman up to level 3. So far, I'd say Shadow Knight and Shaman are tied for my favorites. I like Paladin. What the actual... What's going on? Yeah, I'm about this. There it was. There was the message. That's what I'm wondering. This guy, I think this guy's trying to just make. I see him up there. Must have probably Sow. Probably got Sow. And is just running around making the biggest train that he can. Okay, Paladin was fine, right? It's kind of what you expect. My issue with it was really only that, like, I played Shadow Knight first, and when I went to Paladin, I started to really miss the DPS. So, like, you get life draw, right? You know, because your Shadow Knight's like a kind of a necromancer. So you get to deal some damage, and then it heals you by that little bit. So like 9 to 12, which doesn't seem like a lot, but at this level, like around level 5 to 10, the Paladin only has minor heal, which only heals for exactly 10, right? So this, at least like level 7, like it does 2 more. It does 2 more, but it also does damage and then heals you. So that little bit of DPS, that having to stop when you're, you know, hitting something with your Paladin and go, okay, hold on, let me heal. And then that doesn't do any extra damage to them. Whereas with the Shadow Knight, you're like, hold on, let me heal and get some more DPS in. Right. You also have like your little bit of dots. I think they just kind of gave Shadow Knight more spells, more versatility in the beginning. I'm not really sure about late game. Again, this is the furthest I was able to get any character on the playtest. So, you know, pre-10, but yeah, it was definitely very, because they have the same slam, taunt abilities, kick, you know, for the most part they're like kind of a 1-to-1, but yeah, see, I felt the same. I really like, you know, Ret Paladins and WoW were really fun, so like I didn't mind. Here, how long do we have here? I'm gonna hit the snooze on that, and that should snooze ads out until the end of the playtest, which is perfect because I'm gonna take a break, grab some more coffee, and then we gotta figure out what we're gonna play now that we can't play any more Monsters and Memories. What am I gonna do? I even have today off. I have no work to do today. It would have been the perfect day to just continue. Oh, it's so sad. But yeah, Paladin, usually I really like. It did feel pretty slow. Shadow Knight was definitely a little faster. You just, like I said, that extra DPS. Like, Shadow Knights also get a haste aura. I didn't get there yet. I have the one, let's see. I have the aura of the vampires. So like it gives you a chance to do a life steal when you hit. But then there's one that also gives 10% haste. So like, I don't know, Shadow Knights just seem objectively better than Paladins. Shaman, I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but I was really enjoying Shaman. I was really enjoying Shaman. Shaman was very powerful. Like, I mean, I did buy myself like a copper mace at level 3, so that helped. But just just the spell damage they do, like in the beginning, that just with Flame Burst, you start with Berserker Spirit and minor heals. So you already start with a little buff, which gives you, I like Berserker Spirit in this one. You don't have to choose between like an EverQuest, like a strength buff or an agility buff. This one is just a all-encompass. It does strength, stam, dex, and agility all in one buff. So that's great. You don't have to waste your mana on like 4 or 5 buffs sitting there buffing constantly. So yeah, just with those, like Shaman started out really good. I think my 2 favorites are Shadow Knight and Shaman. so far of the 4 that I played. Archer seems really good. I really liked Archer. Kiting is pretty hard in this game. I also might have been a little too close. I don't know. I don't quite know the range on the bow and stuff. So, it's possible that a better player would have a more fun time with Archer. I think anybody who enjoys just a ranged DPS, like just sitting in the back and just shooting, you know, like that's definitely the best way, or like one of the best classes for it is the Archer, because your auto attack just lets you shoot. It's just an auto fire. So, you know, if you have a tank, if you have a group, you can just stand back and just, you know, you don't have to do much. Seems very easy. A lot of damage too. Like, it was level 1, so, you know, iffy, but like I was missing a lot. But when you hit, oh gosh, the bow does a lot of damage when it hits. It was taking hunks out, you know. So that was really cool. I'm just usually not a ranged DPS kind of character. I usually prefer melee DPS or tank. Yeah, I've never been much of a ranged, even with like spellcasters. Like, I usually don't play like a mage or like a cleric or anything. Ranger seemed really cool. I did group up with a ranger the other day on my Shadow Knight. It was just me and a ranger who was a few levels below me, but they had, I mean, with snare, and then they had the, you know, the small heal. They could hide. Like, there was a whole bag of tricks. And like, yeah, with the bow, like they were able to like do very good damage ranged, but also they weren't completely useless melee. Because yeah, it seems like in this game, instead of ranger being like the archer like they did in EverQuest, they made a full archer class, and then your ranger is like an archer warrior, like, which is another reason. Some of the hybrid classes, I would have thought Inquisitor was going to be really good, but I've heard mixed stuff about the Inquisitor. I've heard a lot of people saying they didn't like Inquisitor, which I thought is interesting. That seemed like it would have been a really good one. But same with Paladin. I didn't like Paladin as much as I thought I was going to. You know, what are you gonna do? I even remember I was looking at the Paladin spell list. Oh, 2 minutes. My heart, she weeps. But yeah, I really thought I was gonna like Paladin a lot more, but looking through their spell list compared to the Shadow Knight, I was like, yeah, I think Shadow Knight is just a better class objectively. You get a lot of good snap threat, so make you better tank. I feel like you get better DPS. Like, as the ogre, I feel like my health pool, I've been sword and boarding the whole time. I feel like I've been, you know, very tanky with decent DPS. Like, I've primarily soloed on this character. I only grouped up like a couple times, and you can solo pretty well on the Shadow Knight. Like, using life draw, I would say one of the biggest tips that I would have is like, you can go to a green enemy like that, say, you know, see the con's green, and like if you're low on health, you can just sit there, don't use any auto attacks, and you can just life draw a couple green enemies, obviously if you have more mana, and then just kind of fill your health bar back up, trade your mana for health. You just have to do it against very weak enemies, because then they'll have the, you know, they don't do a lot of damage, or they'll miss more often than not, so you can come out net positive on your HP. during a weak enemy like that, a weak fight. And it's a great way to like heal up as the Shadow Knight. Shadow Knight really, like, it's, I mean, Shaman, I really like Shaman, but Shadow Knight, dude, I'm saying. You know what, let's go ahead and use, I don't usually use any of my snoozes, so I'll go ahead and use one more snooze just because, yeah. I was gonna say, it's hard to pick a paladin just when really, like I said, like, if you go just look at the spell list, like, it's the, what is it, Aura of, Aura of Unholy, I think is what they just call it, or something like that. Something like that. It's the aura that that Shadow Knights get at level 10, where it's like it gives you a bonus to AC, I think health regeneration, and a 10% haste increase. And that's party wide because it's an aura. So it's not just like a solo buff. And then they get a few solo buffs here and there too, I'm pretty sure. I forget exactly what all it was. I just remember reading over. Bye monsters and memories. Dope. Oh, that was fun. That was so much fun. I can't wait till it comes out. Oh, I'm gonna play the brakes off that. I'm gonna play it so much. Yeah, it's hard to pick a paladin over a Shadow Knight. Like, Shadow Knight was just so good. And I don't know what paladins get that would maybe equate to it, but I did see even Shadow Knights at some point get it's like grasping something, or it's like grasping darkness, where it said that it'll like pull an enemy and pull them to you. So it seemed similar to gosh, what class does that in WoW? I think Warriors even eventually get it in retail WoW, but I want to say it was Death Knights, right? Death Knights from WoW that have that pull that'll grab somebody and like yank it into the group. Well, I'm failing. My memory is failing me. I need more coffee in my life. Yeah, my memory's a little weak and fuzzy on specifically what it's like called, but I'm pretty sure it's a Death Knight ability. But yeah, so they get a pull. You get the same kind of engulfing darkness spell that you get for Snap Threat in EverQuest. Like, it's crazy. Because we can maybe play some EQ. It's going to be hard to go back to EverQuest after playing this, I'm not going to lie. I really think this game was better. And that's not to knock EverQuest in the sense of, like, I was playing P99, like, they try to keep it, you know, the classic experience. It's comparing a 25-year-old game, 27-year-old game, you know, to this, which is like brand new. I think they did a bang-up job with this. I've had so much fun. So much fun. Oh yeah, there's this. If anybody didn't know about this, if you're just playing around, it's the only clicky thing that I've noticed. Nothing else seemed to be clicky, like the backpack or anything. Just this. Whoop. Oh, there's that. That was the end of the Monsters and Memories playtest. I'm gonna go ahead and let these ads run. I know. That's it. That's what I said. Was dang. Dang indeed. Well, we have ads coming here in about 30 seconds. So I'm going to go grab more coffee. I'm going to let these ads run. And I don't know, maybe we'll play EverQuest or maybe some Turtle WoW. Gosh, I really don't know. We'll see. We'll see when I get back. Okay, I figured it out. We're gonna do a hard pivot. I'm sorry for anybody. We're just gonna play some Super Mario. I think we'll do World. We could do 64 randomizer, but I think we'll just do World. If anybody is still here from Eminem, we can talk about it. I'll talk about it with you guys. Because I was having so much fun, and I loved it. I loved the classes. I loved the world. I'm glad I made a wood elf and just went and explored somewhere other than Night Harbor. Just to see, you know.
You really believe your own hype that much?
I am the hype!
Charmander. Why is that? We'll do that. We've got nothing to sit there for now, so that'll just be us. All right, there we go. Oh, why are you? There we go. There it is. We'll just start a new game. I'm like really sad. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. I think when I stop streaming, I think I'm gonna go to the look at that. I can't even play Mario anymore. Dying in the first level. I'm supposed to be better than this. I'm supposed to be better than this. Really? I think I'm gonna go to the toy store. I'm gonna make my sister take me to the toy store. I'm gonna have her buy me a toy. To ease my pain, my suffering and sadness. Oh, we were so close. It's all right. Squib Squap, you still here? I want to talk about Monsters and Memories more. Did you play the test at all? Just Ranger? Oh, what's up, Casey? Scoo doo 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 doo. We played all the way until the server shut down. Same old, nice. Sometimes, you know, same old's good. Sometimes the routines are nice to have. That's why I'm glad I was able to do some streaming this morning, as was my usual routine, you know, before I had to get a different job. It's been better than a bad day. Sounds like a country song. Sounds like something you'd hear on the country radio station. I mean, it's been better than a bad day. You know, that's the tune in my head. I think we should write that, Casey. Let's do it. I'll get the guitar. We'll get into the key of A. And we'll write ourselves a country song. It's been better than a bad day. and then the verses are gonna have to be all the bad things that happen to you throughout the day, right? But then the chorus is, but it's been better than a bad day. You know, I can hear it in like the Toby Keith, you know, Keith Urban kind of. It's not about going, you don't have to go country, Casey. It's about making a song for money. It's about the money, Casey. Do you think any country music artist has ever actually like been on a farm even in their life? No. Dude, I'm probably more country than most of the country singers. Let's be real about this. At least I've actually ridden a horse once in my life. So like all I'm saying is, you know, let's make some money. Yeah, I'm not saying we should. I'm not saying in any way, shape, or form we have to go country. I already own a pickup truck that's like pretty old and beat up, so. Oh, hey. Oh, hi, Mark. I did not hit her. I did not do it. Yours is a 92? Oh, that's as old as I. That's older than mine is by a good bit. Mine's an 06. So, but it's old enough. It was a actual work truck because my dad, not me, but I mean, that's a perfect country song too. Talk about how I got my beat up truck from my dead. That's That's already a country song right there. Casey, I think we're starting a career. Better Than a Bad Day is already the perfect name for a country album. This is fantastic. And honestly, you're where both of us live, like, is country enough that we can pass. For sure. Got my truck from my dead. Well, it's gotta be dead daddy. You know? Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys are all corn. We're all mountains and... I mean, dude, we have... I mean, it's probably not the best flex, but we've got boot barns around here, you know? Like, if you if you want to dress like a cowboy in this state, it's not like nobody's gonna bat an eye at you. It's a little weird we're in the city. I think it's weird your cowboy boots aren't scuffed and that your cowboy hat looks nicer than any hat that I own. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like it'd be very common in Ohio as well. But yeah, Colorado is also it's extremely common in Colorado to see people with, you know, cowboy hats and all that jazz. I think, honestly, okay, so reading it again, as funny as it sounds, I think, honestly, the real country title of that song would actually be Dad's Truck, right? It'd probably be Dad's Truck. And then I could do whole verses about how I remember riding in the back seat as a kid, because I did. I was pretty young when he bought that truck, you know, I was still a child. Well, my mom's still alive, so we didn't get anything really from mom yet, but I could do a song about my mom, right? Because my mom does have, like a Dodge Charger and is from Texas. So my mom's more country than like anyone else in my family, to be perfectly honest. My mom's from like Houston. So, I mean, really, I could just do a whole song about, like, how badass and country my mom is, you know? I think that works, actually. Talk about I think, dude, she's gonna hate me if I get it wrong. She's gonna hate me if I say it's like the wrong muscle car. Not like a car guy. You know? What are you gonna do? I think it's a Dodge Charger. Don't quote me. Yeah, cause both of my parents weirdly are like muscle car people. So yeah, my mom has the Charger, and then my dad's like first car was an old Camaro. An old Camaro SS. I just remember he used to tell me about that car all the time. I'm pretty sure my dad wanted to keep that car more than he wanted to keep any of us kids. One of those. But what are you gonna do, you know? Ooh, still missed. But yeah, I mean, both of my parents were big muscle car people, you know? But like, dude, I think we can get away with this. I think if you and I go country, I'll go back to the mustache. The mustache works. I'll do the one that goes down. I'll do the like biker stash. Ooh. Nice old Cutlass was falling apart, rusted to hell. Yeah. My dad didn't have his, unfortunately. He talked about it like he did. You better believe it. You better believe that you were gonna hear about that. You were gonna hear about that car. Yeah, my that's what I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure the Camaro was my dad's first car. That's why he used to talk about it all the time. I mean, I don't know, I get it. I remember my first car. It was nothing to write home about though. Like, my first car was a 2001 Ford Taurus. She did me well. Aw. Shenanigans. Really got hit at the very end of that. Whatever. Yeah, that's really cool though. I know my dad talked all the time about wishing he had his first car still. I was like, yeah, dude. Was it a 68 Camaro or something? I think 68 Camaro SS. Sorry, Yoshi. We will see you later. Which is perfect, honestly, because we want the blue Yosh. Anyway. Sup, Blue? Sup, Big Blue? There we go. Scoop our way over those guys. Beautiful. Perfect. This is probably the easiest water level. They really don't give you obstructions, just enemies. And you can kinda... How did he wake up? There we go. The Cutlass Supreme and the Burrito Supreme. Nice, yeah, 71 Cutlass Supreme convertible. Mine, my dad's was a 68 Camaro SS, I believe. Don't quote me. No, not Yosh. Shenanigans. Not my Yosh. I was once on top. Once I had it all. We're just gonna feather up. Just grab another Yosh. Fine. Yeah, no, I've always thought about going country, just for the money. I think I could write really good country songs. My mom listened to nothing but country when I was growing up. So like, you know, the radio country, like the Keith Urban kinda Toby Keith stuff. We bonered it. I hate this one so much. I hate this one more than any of them, I think, to be honest. I mean, until you get into the the special zone, like Mondo and Tubular and Awesome and all those. There's a couple of those that are objectively worse than like anything else in the game, but thank you. We just... Yeah, Special Zone. Which one is it? Is it Tubular? Is the one where you do the pea balloons? I always hated that one. That one's really hard. And I feel like there was one other one that I can't think of off the top of my head that is just a nightmare. No! Son of a... God, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I've done them a couple times. Okay. All right, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, as long as you keep Cape, you can come from the other side. I usually do Yoshi. I usually do blue Yoshi and grab a Koopa from the left and just come over. But I guess that didn't matter all that much. We're here. It's fine. It's fine. We made it. So I'm not, you know. Didn't want to lose that Yoshi, but it's fine. It's all fine. Still talking about it, I'm sorry. Give me that one up. Oh, I forgot you can't. Forgot you can't twirl them. Just a little salty. A little salty about that. Fine. Oh. Wow. We really messed that up, huh? That's all right. It's all right. This is all fine. It's fine. Let's see if we can get him first try. I'm a little nervous. I haven't been doing very good on this run. Yeah, the special zone I've only done a couple times. I was younger when I did them too, honestly. It's been a while since I've tried to do them. But I think it's, I know they're all named after fun, silly, they're like tubular, awesome, Mondo. Here we go. Throw them out. Throw them out. Come on. With your bowling ball. Get out of here with your bowling balls. Bowser's balls. Bowser's balls of steel. Boop. Nice. Okay, that's fine. He is really just not giving me, there we go. Get him. Thank you. That's fine. We'll take it as small Mario. We did it. First try, baby. Golf clap. I'll have to get a timer set up for this. That was pretty quick. Maybe 20 minutes-ish. We didn't do great. We did okay. We didn't do great. Oh no, I don't think I could ever speedrun this game. I mean, that's the route. Like, I know the route to do it. Like, when you go with the speedrun itself, the actual world record's like 4 minutes or something dumb like that. It's like 4 minutes and 50 something seconds. I want to say like just under 5 minutes. No, I don't think I'm gonna speedrun this game. These are the best you'll get. Like, I do casual speedruns of this. Like, I can come in and I can beat Super Mario World in a sitting. You know, under an hour. I mean, less than that, it was maybe 15 minutes, maybe. I mean, the other thing too, so I always instinctively go and get yellow switch just because it makes things a little bit easier. Real speedrun, you don't get yellow switch, you know. You cut that hole. There's a couple minutes that I can cut out in the very beginning if I was going to actually do like a speedrun. Yeah, I think we just have to just reset real quick. I did 9 exit. Which should be, I think, 8. Because you shouldn't grab the one I had when I start world. When you grab the bar at the end, when you should float up. That one you technically shouldn't do, right? I think it's 8. Well, 9, so actually it should be 2, 3. It should be like 6. It should be like the 6 goal. So you 1, 2, 3. Do those not count? Why is it 9? I actually don't know. That's weird. I mean, if the world record's like 10 minutes, that doesn't seem too bad. What's the lowest exit one? There's a 0 exit speedrun. How do you do that? Is that just, I mean, that just must be like a glitch thing you can do, I guess. Yeah. That must be some kind of glitch you can do to like get to the credits screen without playing the game. That's interesting. What's the next lowest? Please don't tell me it's 1, because I'm gonna be so upset. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what's the lowest with playing the game, you know? Like, shoot. I didn't know you could do it 0 goals. That's insane. Is it 1? Is it really 1? I'm just trying to think the next lowest, like... Because I want to say it should be... like 7 or 8. Because there's for sure one of them I shouldn't have gotten on that 9, so like at least 8. And then I'm guessing maybe... maybe the switches don't count as a goal. So maybe -2. I think it should be maybe 7. Is there a 7 goal category? 6 or 7? Because my save file said 9, but I don't know, yeah. Oh yeah, Lunar Dragon is like all... That's all goals, all Yoshi coins. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's interesting. So it must be 11... It must be 11 and maybe... Yeah. Yeah, I know I've heard of Lunar Dragon before, and I know there are runs where you do... Oh, right, no, and Lunar Dragon is... It's all the 3-up moons as well. I'm pretty sure. I think that's like a full run where you do like all secrets, 100%, all the 3-up moons, all of the Yoshi coins, like every goal exit. Yeah, 96 exit, no Star World. Yeah, so I guess it must be 11. I guess maybe instead of... I don't know, maybe where it saves after, where I reset. I mean, I guess I saved... So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I saved here. Okay. That answers that question. Right. Because your boy didn't save. So yeah, so I think it's the 11 exit. You don't go left. So you just do 4 here. 5, 6, 7. Yes. Yeah. That's what I was just reading over that. Yeah. No, and that's what I was just thinking was like, yeah, so you've got your 4 on Yoshi's Island, which is 1 through 3 in Castle. You do the Plains Secret, and the Secret Ghost House. There's 7. Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then you go to Bowser. So, yeah. I don't know if Bowser counts as an exit. I don't know if they... Because I think even when you play... I can't remember, but I feel like even when you play for a 96 goal, I don't think you have to beat Bowser for it to count. I can't remember. Don't quote me. Alright, so let's see... We might be able to do a little bit more. I am probably going to jump off pretty soon. Pretty soon. Because, just wanted to make it a shorter stream for the day. It's a beautiful day out today. My sister and I both have the day off, so we're going to go hang out, do something. Who knows what? We don't have any plans yet, but... Yeah, and I'm sad, like, Monsters and Memories. You know, I'd be playing that all day. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's restart. Let's just restart. We'll start. See, this is where the console would come in handy, right? Is do that reset trigger, and you're just back. I'll have to hook in the real Super Nintendo sometime. Oh, we buggered it, dude. We're already messing up just because we're not like I'm trying too hard. I'm already just trying too hard. That wasn't bad. It's pretty good. Definitely not. That was subpar. That was a subpar run of that level for sure. But that was like pretty good for. That part gets me. There's definitely got to be a way to do that without losing the run speed at some point. But that was still pretty good too. I mean, some of my reflexes are still there from being a kid, right? You know? Like they're still kind of there. And I used to kind of do speed runs when I was younger. Not like full on, but you know, like just trying to do the level as fast as possible or like without stopping at all, you know. Okay. Oh! I shouldn't have looked over. Oh, failure. I mean, that buggers the whole run, right? We shouldn't even keep going. Ah, you butt munch. All right, we'll try again. We'll try one more time. Don't distract me. All right, ready? I'll wait till the exact minute. Start. Okay, I think we would count it at 57:01, but we'll just say 1:57. Hey, we got that time. Oh, we just clipped the edge of that, and that slowed us down by like a fraction of a second. You can clear that jump. I misjudged the jump by like just a second. See, that jump is scarier without the yellow switch, because I usually use the yellow block there to like gauge that I'm landing correctly. You can make that jump there. All right, don't distract me on this one. No, I'm just kidding. I have to blame you because I can't blame me not being good enough at the game to do it, right? I have to blame an external source, or otherwise I would have to admit to myself that I wasn't good enough to do it. Oh, dang. Yeah, this one is a little tricky. Okay. Actually, stopping like that kind of helped us a little bit.
The Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step and then again. Let's do the Mario all together now. Come on now, just like that.
Dude, that was like perfect timing too. It's like the song ended right as the level started closing out. That was perfect. Okay, now I just got to remember to not do my usual like farm lives here. Oh, okay. Gosh, okay, yeah, wow. Can you make that? Beautiful. I was gonna say, I just thought about it. I was like, the fastest way is actually to just run the bottom. Yeah, that was beautiful. I'm gonna have to make a clip of that. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, let's do it. Let's do the Mario. Oh! I jumped too early. I've never really been able to do that one turn, and I know you can if you're good enough. So that would be something I would have to shave down. I mean, all the levels would need some work for like a real speed run. I can go back and get it later. I need to go through and do clip hunting again. I just kind of stopped. Oh no! Grab that for safety. We're gonna lose like a half a second, but shoot. Oh! Eek! That's why we grabbed that. Yeah, you know what? I think we fudged up almost no matter what. Never mind. I forgot there was that cape right there. I was about to be like, shoot, we need a cape and a Yoshi, or like just a cape at least. That guy. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Guys, we're just doing weird stuff because we're like trying to go super fast. So we're just like not. We're just not like. That's really funny. It's really funny. Really funny to me that I just like in trying to be superior, I've done things worse than normally when I just do them like my regular way. Like I feel like I'm going slower than I normally do. just because I'm like trying, you know, because I'm trying to go super fast. I'm like trying too hard. Suck. Fucking. See, like that. Normally we're like way better at that. We don't mess that up there usually. It's not even, it's not necessarily, it is panicking trying too hard. It's because it's not necessarily not knowing the route. Like, I know the route, this is the route. It's just because I'm doing things not the way that, like, because normally my route is just a subpar route. So in trying to like optimize it, my brain and my fingers, like I'm not muscle memoried for optimized route through these levels, you know? Because like normally I'll just stop and get a Yoshi and get a cape and make sure that I get through yeah, I don't know what the right word would be, like, because I know the speedrun route, panicking trying too hard is like a good way of putting it, because it's more just like, yeah, trying to rush through without my hands knowing the muscle memory of that route. It throws me off because like my brain wants to stop and grab Yoshi, right? You know, or like my brain wants to stop and grab that first cape. But then as I'm thinking of it, I have to go, no, that's not. Like, wait, no, that's not the perfect route, right? And then like go back a step. Or like, see, even that I think it'd be more optimal to not wait for Yoshi there, right? Anxiety, I guess, but I think it really is, it's a lot of like the muscle memory, like I said, because I do these levels all the time, and like I know how to get to Bowser doing these levels, I know the way to do it, and I know the route and everything, but like, what's tripping me up is, see, and this level's fine, because I already basically have the speedrun route through here, right? So this was all muscle memory, right? And I think that's really just a lot of it, is like the levels where I'll usually take the extra second or two to get through them, right? To make sure you keep the cape. Yeah, see, and this one without cape, I actually don't really don't know how I would do that. That is going to be my kicker, right? So the big thing is going to be, I need to get cape, and I need to keep cape all the way to this level, or I don't have a strat for this level. Like, I can't get through this level quickly without cape, you know? So that's an interesting, like, that's another part of the route, right? Is like making sure, oh my gosh, stop, get out of here. Why?
You in jail right away.
This fucking shit.
No.
Okay, hold on, be right back, because I have to get back in, and I didn't want to restart the application. Oh my gosh, this thing. I'm getting so I'm so frustrated right now with this thing. Getting so frustrated right now with this thing. Just stop.
You really believe your own hype that much?
I am the hype!
Fuck. Pissing me off. Yeah, see, and it's little stuff, like I said, so like I'll go and usually do yellow switch, right, to make a few things easier. But without yellow switch, like, it changes my route just slightly. And like, yeah, you don't want anything there. Yeah, it just frustrates me when it changes like the, you know, I wasn't, dang it. See, and that's another thing. I think I'd have to do this not streaming so I could be able to focus, like really focus on the level. The moment I start talking, I notice my speed drop. I notice my strats fail. I notice my jumps not on time, like, because I'm not devoting my full brain power to being great at Mario. And I'm too old to not give it 100%. Like, it has to be 100% or nothing for me, you know. All or nothing, baby. And I don't know, I can't figure that out. I can't figure that out at all. I can't get that. I don't know why I can't get that, but I can't get that jump. I like something there. There's something there, but my brain's not connecting the dots. Like, this is actually really frustrating. This is making me really frustrated. I don't think I want to do this anymore. I don't think, yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. It's like, this is exactly what I meant by like speed run of this game, not for me. Like, I'm not that guy. Because like now I just get fucking mad. Because I'm like, I can't understand what the exact perfect route is in my head, you know? And I feel like I should be good enough at the game to not have to like watch somebody else do it. I feel like I should be able to do it. Because I've played this game so many times. Yeah, well, and it's not even knowing the perfect route. It's also just like, I don't know. It like, it's one of those, like I said, like, I know that I do suboptimal speed runs, right? Like, I know mine aren't perfect, but it's the way I get through the game quickly and without it making me extremely frustrated, because I'll make sure I keep stuff. Doing it like this will make me extremely like, I'm getting so fucking mad right now, dude. That felt better, but I still think that was suboptimal. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do there. Yeah, no, and then, well, I am gonna do it. I want to do it that once, do it my way and see the time. I want to try to at least get better about not doing yellow switch beforehand, right? Because I know I can at least cut out like a couple minutes not doing that. Fudge. That level too. That's going to be a really hard level, because I know there's got to be a way to like beat all the levels without like stopping, right? Like without me having to stop. But I keep having to stop at some point. Every level I think I've had to, except for the first one, I've had to like hit the back button at some point. I don't think it's necessary. Right? Like especially in those early levels, like maybe later on, but in these early ones. Fudge. Yeah, see, I don't know, man. I don't know. We might just call it for the day, I think. Oh, well, ads are starting. Oh, all right. Whatever. Yeah. I hate this actually. This makes me hate this game. I just realized this makes me hate this game entirely. Like I get so frustrated and I'm just like, this game sucks. Like this game is terrible. This game's trash. I don't want to play this game ever again. I don't want to play this game anymore. Like, it's just not good. It's a bad game. It's a terrible game. Why would anybody play this game? That's how a speedrun makes me feel about this. It fucking pisses me off beyond reason. Fuck this, dude. Like, it's fucking dumb, dude. It makes this game suck so fucking bad, dude. Like, fuck that, dude. I don't want to speed. Dude, this is why I never did it. I know myself well enough to have known when I saw speed running was a thing to know to never try it in any video game ever, because I knew it would make me want to just literally I'm so frustrated, dude. Cannot begin to describe like how violently angry I'm getting at this, like in a really bad way. Like I gotta stop, dude. I can't do this anymore. Fucking pissed. I'm pissed. What is Archipelago? People talk about that all the time. I think Meester's told me about it, but I don't really know what that is. Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah, I guess maybe. I don't know. Fuck, these levels are hard as fuck, dude. These one, I can't understand how. I just can't get it, dude. The fuck? It's impossible. All right. I think we're done for the day because I'm getting violently fucking angry. I'm not doing this anymore. So, GG's. It was fun. It was a good day. I'm gonna go do other stuff with my life. Yeah. Probably right over there if he's still going.